Because I've been doing this for 7 years. I run No Cashless Debit Card Australia. I have spoken at 4 Senate inquiries, travelled to Canberra many times to speak to various different politicians. The program, when it rolled out, still the same now. If you're in a cashless debit card region and you're on a trigger payment, you don't get a letter saying, would you like to go on this, and get handed all of the information as to all of the rights they're going to strip away from you. No, you move into your place, and about a month after you've moved into the card region, it turns up in the letterbox. The account has already been set up in your name without your knowledge or consent. 80% of your income has already been transferred to that account without any of your knowledge or consent. You didn't ask for this. And if you don't activate the card, then you've got to try and live on 20% of your income. Okay, now some people have fought against this and they've not activated their card and they've fought and got it reversed. But most people are frightened and they don't know how to do the appeals process, and they can't wait a month without being able to pay rent and food and bills. So they activate the card and automatically are contracted to this company without their consent or knowledge, and they don't even understand. Most of the people do not understand the terms and conditions in this booklet. The terms and conditions that outline that indue is not responsible for any losses or damages they may cause you, because they're protected, right, by a little letter of no action from the government in regards to the breaches to the Consumer Act. Just by the very fact that they solicit the cards, they land in the post box. You go on the card by means of postcode and what trigger payment you're on. And in my next video, I'll post up the trigger payments for you as well. You know, how do I know they're forced on the card? Because we've protested with them, right? They don't get a choice. It's either, and if they've got children and they try to protest, there's the threat of, we'll take your kids away from you. I had one parent who refused to activate the card, but somebody in the indue office decided to do it for her anyway, without her consent. So she refused to use the money, and she was a working parent. It took 2.5 years. She didn't touch 1 cent of that money, and they wouldn't let her off the card, and they accused her of neglecting her children. They had no reason. They didn't send a welfare check, nothing. All right? And they got upset because she was refusing to use her government money. At the end of the day, they had to refund her $35,000 because they had all of her end of year supplements, everything on it, right? And she beat it in, but you don't know.